I am a primary teacher. I teach students in the primary section, and it's a really fun experience being with the kids because, of course, kids mostly in the primary section are pretty innocent creatures. They do all kind of stupidity in front of you. They're showing all. I enjoy being in the primary section. And since I've been working as a teacher in this profession, first I love this profession. I love teaching. Since I've been teaching in this profession, today I learned a lesson. I learned a principle in Islam which Allah gave us about teaching. See, a teacher, what's the job of a teacher? The job of the teacher is to explain the lesson to the children, to her student, to his students, and to make sure that whatever this person is explaining, their students are getting that. The students are getting that. You cannot be. There are others. I've heard of some teachers that uh, there are some teachers who just come to complete the course. They just come to complete the course, and when they're explaining, they're just all dull. They're all rude. They're all unimpressive. It's just that there's this rude person who has came in the class with a book. He's reading, and then chapter is over. Who likes to be in that class? Who likes to be in that class? I guess no one. A teacher is supposed to be interacting with the students. Students need to have a bond with the teacher. They need to have that connection with the teacher. The students should find the teacher relatable. They should find the teacher relatable. A teacher is supposed to be teaching in a way that the students get the lesson. Of course, those who want to get the lesson. There are students, doesn't matter what you do, they're never going to learn. They're never going to learn because they don't want to learn. I'm not talking about those students, but the students who are there for studies, the students who are there sitting over there to gain knowledge. You have to, if you're a teacher, if I'm a teacher, we have to break our personality of maturity and become a child in front of them. We have to. I experienced this. I noticed this thing in myself that I'm an extremely serious person. I'm an extremely serious person. I have only one best friend. I don't talk to people. I like to sit alone. That's who I am. I don't like talking much. I like to sit alone. I'm an extremely serious person. But when it comes to teaching, my personality just changes. I'm laughing with my children. I'm cracking jokes with my children. I'm enjoying with my children, as if that's a different personality of me. And as soon as I get out of the class, I'm again that serious person. So there's something which happens to me while teaching where I somehow change. So the lesson I learned today about teaching was Allah says in the Quran, Surah Al Baqarah, ayah number 25, that Allah is not shy to give you the example of a fraction of a mosquito, not even a mosquito, a fraction of a mosquito. I.e., Allah is not shy to give you parables to make you learn, to make you to get you the point. Allah is not shy to give you examples of even the fraction of a mosquito. The people who say Allah is giving the example of mosquitoes in the Quran, mosquitoes. Yes, Allah uses the example of a mosquito, not even a mosquito, a fraction of a mosquito. Because Allah is Akbar. It doesn't matter who recognizes Allah's authority and who does not. Allah is free of needs. He is Akbar. He is Allah. He is Azim. People have this mindset that if I'm going to give small examples, if I'm going to give these small examples, my standard, my class will be affected. Yeah, that's why you might have seen some people who intentionally use hard, difficult words while explaining something. Although they are easy English words, although they are easy words to explain that thing, but they are going to use words that are extremely hard, that are not used in the daily life to get the things while explaining the things. Why? Because they want to show how much how much academically knowledgeable they are, how much knowledge of the academic studies these people have, how many degrees they have. You might have seen such people that they could use easy examples to tell you the thing, but they are going to give you some rocket science example. Why? Because they they think that they might think that I have a standard. I'm not a layman. I'm not a normal human being. I have this degree in my hand. Yeah. Allah says in the Quran. Allah gave us a principle in the Quran, especially to those who are in the profession of teaching. Teachers cannot be shy. Teachers cannot be shy. 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 Shy of what? Shy of giving examples, explaining things to their student. Teachers have to take whatever role they need to explain the thing to their children, to their students. If it's becoming a line in front of 50 students, do it. Do it. If you have to jump on the table, do it. If you have to crack jokes with your students, do it. If you have to laugh with your students, do it. If you have to tell your students some stupid, stupid analogy, give it. Because your job and my job as a teacher is not to tell the world that we are qualified teachers. The job of a teacher is to make sure that the student should get the lesson. The job of a teacher is to make sure that the student gets the lesson. Of course, the student who want to get the lessons. I just just day before yesterday only, a student took a new admission in my class, and I'm noticing his personality that he's everywhere except the class. He's everywhere except the class. And it's not that he's not that intelligent. No, he is intelligent. He is intelligent. But it's been 2 days. I haven't known him for a long time, but he's just not present in the class. If I took my eyes away from him for a while, he is lost somewhere. He is lost somewhere. So you might have experienced those students that if as long as you have your attention towards them, they're studying. You take the attention away, they also just fly away. So how should you hold such students? How should you hold such students? Well, first you have to make a bond. You have to make a bond with your students. We have this teacher in the school, and the administration is trying to kick her out as soon as possible. This woman, this person, walks in the class and start cursing her children. Cursing her children means saying things to the children. First class, first class. Saying things to the children, which, i.e., start insulting the children. She's an insecure person. She's an insecure person, and I've seen those people who are extremely insecure that they do all these kind of stupid things. She's insecure, and she comes and insults the students, and students are sitting over there quietly. What they can do? They're afraid of her. And on the other hand, you have teachers who, if they get absent for 2 or 3 days, the students start crying that my mom is not coming, my sir is not coming. You should have a bond with your students. You should have that relationship with your students. You should be laughing with your students. You should be joking with your students. You should be saying stupid things with your students. Even if you are a graduate from Harvard's, I don't care. But if you are a teacher, then be a teacher, not a Harvard graduated teacher. The job of the teacher is to get the lesson across. Create a bond with your students. Be relatable to your students. Don't be a PhD high degree holder teacher. No. It's good that you have those degrees. You should have those degrees. I'm trying to get higher education. But right now, while you're sitting in front of those students, you have to be relatable to them. The student should relate to you. And then embody this principle which Allah has given us. What? A teacher cannot be shy. Don't be shy while teaching. Don't say that how am I going to explain this story? Or I've heard some people say that, oh, I'm such a big degree holder. I'm going to teach this primary class students. Look at my standard. Look at my degrees. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're a teacher. You're a teacher. So teach. And don't be shy while teaching. Take whatever means you can to teach the lessons. I hope this video helps, and I'll see you in the next one, inshallah.